Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them, that only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent upon arriving. When the best leader's work is done, the people say, "We did it ourselves." The wise are not learned, the learned are not wise. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. If you want to be respected by others, the great thing is to respect yourself. I have just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, compassion. These 3 are your greatest treasures. The sage does not hoard. The more he helps others, the more he benefits himself. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. Those who have knowledge don't predict. Those who predict don't have knowledge. The wicked leader is he who the people despise. The good leader is he who the people revere. The great leader is he who the people say, "We did it ourselves." An ant on the move does more than a dozing ox. The more prohibitions you have, the less virtuous people will be. The more weapons you have, the less secure people will be. The more subsidies you have, the less self-reliant people will be. The words of truth are always paradoxical. Those who know, do not speak. Those who speak, do not know. To love someone deeply gives you strength. Being loved by someone deeply gives you courage. If you want to be powerful, be a person of great virtue. There is no calamity greater than lavish desires. There is no greater guilt than discontentment. And there is no greater disaster than greed. The more you like yourself, the less you are like anyone else, which makes you unique. The reason why the universe is eternal is that it does not live for itself, it gives life to others as it transforms. In the world, there is nothing more submissive and weak than water. Yet, for attacking that which is hard and strong, nothing can surpass it. Anticipate the difficult by managing the easy. He who knows does not speak. He who speaks does not know. Knowing others is intelligence, knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength, mastering yourself is true power. The more you try to control, the less control you have. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. To understand the limitation of things is called tranquility. Be like water making its way through cracks. Do not be assertive, but adjust to the object, and you shall find a way around or through it. If nothing within you stays rigid, outward things will disclose themselves. The best fighter is never angry. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. The more prohibitions you have, the less virtuous people will be. The gentlest thing in the world overcomes the hardest thing in the world. At the center of your being you have the answer. You know who you are and you know what you want. Anxiety comes from not being able to control the present moment. The way to do is to be. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, reduce selfishness, have few desires. If you want to awaken all of humanity, then awaken all of yourself. To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, subtract things every day. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. The more you know, the less you understand. By letting go, it all gets done. The world is won by those who let it go. Give evil nothing to oppose and it will disappear by itself. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When you are able to be your own best friend, life becomes easier. When you let go of what you are, you become what you might be. The world belongs to those who let go. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Silence is a source of great strength. Knowing others is wisdom, knowing yourself is enlightenment. A leader is best when people barely know they exist. When the work is done, the aim fulfilled, they will say, "We did it ourselves." He who knows, does not speak. He who speaks, does not know. Act without expectation. Be content with what you have, rejoice in the way things are. The wise man is one who knows what he does not know. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. The best fighter is never angry. Do not impose on others what you yourself do not desire. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. The softest things in the world overcome the hardest things in the world. To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. The more that laws and regulations are given prominence, the more thieves and robbers there will be. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Respond intelligently even to unintelligent treatment. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, reduce selfishness, have few desires. If you want to awaken all of humanity, then awaken all of yourself. Mastering others is strength, mastering yourself is true power. Great acts are made up of small deeds. Do your work, then step back. The only path to serenity. The key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness into our awareness. He who is contented is rich. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. The wise man does not lay up his own treasures. The more he gives to others, the more he has for his own. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. In dwelling, live close to the ground. In thinking, keep to the simple. In conflict, be fair and generous. In governing, don't try to control. In work, do what you enjoy. In family life, be completely present. Be still like a mountain and flow like a great river. By letting it go, it all gets done. The world is won by those who let it go. Simplicity, patience, compassion, these three are your greatest treasures. The power of intuitive understanding will protect you from harm until the end of your days. To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, subtract things every day. He who conquers others is strong, he who conquers himself is mighty. The greatest difficulty is the decision to act, the rest is merely tenacity. The more you know, the less you understand. To see things in the seed, that is genius. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. When there is no desire, all things are at peace. To lead people, walk behind them. The hard and stiff will be broken. The soft and supple will prevail. To know that you do not know is the best. To pretend to know when you do not know is a disease. Act with kindness, but do not expect gratitude. The more you give, the more you receive. The greatest wisdom is to be found in simplicity. The wise do not expect to find life worth living, they make it that way. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Be careful what you water your dreams with. Water them with worry and fear and you will produce weeds that choke the life from your dream. Water them with optimism and solutions and you will cultivate success.